Hi guys, in this tutorial we will be talking about that how to create the Laravel 6 CRUD application from scratch using Bootstrap. So this is a complete application that we will be building in this tutorial. So here you can just add new product like this, create new product, and I can just add a name of the product and a short little description. If I add this, you will see that it will get added onto the list here. You will see that this is a pagination also. I can change the values here in my controller file. Let's suppose I want to display the 10 records on each page. I can just change it to this 10 value. If I refresh it, you will see that all the records are shown on the one page, and I can even delete the product by pressing this delete button. So these alert messages are also printed out of Bootstrap, product deleted successfully. If I wanted to edit or update the value of existing record, you can see that I can just press the edit button and I can just change the value to this. Let's suppose and I can also provide the details here. Let's suppose click on submit. You will see that product updated successfully, and I am using the MySQL database. All these entries are there inside the database. You can see that, and alongside it we have also the validation. If you don't provide any kind of value, this error message will be there. Oops, there is some error with your input. So it is a full application ready with validation. So if you write the name but not write the details, it will still be coming out. You can see that detail field is required. You can even go back to the index route like this by the back button. So in this tutorial we will be building this application from scratch. So let's get started. Now in order to build this Laravel CRUD application, first of all just create a new Laravel project. I have already created this fresh Laravel application. This is my blog folder here. So just open this and go to a env file here, environment file. Just open this file, and here you just need to make the configuration of your database. Here you just need to provide the database name. So I will be changing the database name to Laravel_CRUD here, and rest of the things will remain constant. Username is root, password, and this is connection MySQL. And now you just need to go to localhost phpMyAdmin and click on new here to create the database Laravel_CRUD, and then click on create button. So it will create your database. So you can see that the database has been created, and now you just need to run the migration command in order to create the table. But first of all I will be starting the server by executing this command php_artisan serve. So this will start the server here. We just need to go to the directory here. Inside the blog directory we will be writing the command php_artisan serve. So basically this will start the Laravel application at port number, whichever port number that it assigns. Now you can see that guys, it has started the Laravel development server at port number 8000. And now if I go to the browser here and type here localhost :8000 and click enter here, so you will see that this is a sample Laravel application that is showing up whenever I open this address. So now we have successfully started our Laravel project. Now guys, we will be creating the migration and we will be creating the table for the database. So I will not be killing this terminal which is running the Laravel server. Instead I will be opening a new terminal inside my Visual Studio Code. And now in order to have a migration, we will be executing this command php_artisan make :migration, and then we just need to name our migration. In this case I will be having create_products table _table, and then in order to create the table we will be having --create is equal to followed by the table name. So inside this I will write products. So this will be the table name that I will create, and enter this. So it is saying that could not open input file, because we just need to move on to the directory that is blog here. So in this directory we will be executing this command, that is php_artisan make migration create products table --create product. So you will see that it will create the migration. So it will take some time, so just wait. So after creating the migration you can just check your database. So inside database folder it will create the migration. there is a migrations folder here. So inside this folder it will create it. Now you can see that guys, it has successfully created this migration, and if I open this file, you will see that this is a migration. It has created create products table, and the table name is products. So inside this up folder, it has two fields, default. This is a primary key ID of the table, and this is a timestamp. So these are the two default values it takes. And there is also a down function. If you want to delete the table, you will execute this function down. And now I will be adding two more entries inside this table. First of all, I will add the product name. So this will be of type string. So I will be writing here string here. Inside this I will writing name of the project, and also I will be having a field in order to store the detail. So this will be of type text, and inside this I will pass detail of the product, detail like this. And after saving this, we just need to migrate. We need to execute a command here, php artisan migrate. So right here we will be executing php artisan migrate. So just write this and it will create your table with these fields. So you can see that migration table created successfully. So now if I just check my php myadmin, so inside the Laravel CRUD, let me just open my database. It is there inside Laravel CRUD. Where is the database? Let me just search this Laravel _ CRUD. So inside this is a database. You can see that inside this there will be a table of products. So you can see that if I open this, and now if I check the structure, you will see that this will contain the ID, name of the product, and the detail of the product. And these two fields come as constant of timestamp created and updated at. And now we have successfully created the table for our Laravel application. Add a route. Just go to the routes folder here, and inside this we will be having a file which is web.php. So if you open this file, there will be a default route which will be going to the home page. And now if I open the home page, if I go to localhost 8000, it will open this default view that you can see. So this is coming all because of this line. Similarly, I can just add a custom route get, make a get request to /products, and I can just load a simple text of hello like this, return in single quotes hello, put a semicolon also here. And now if I open this route, which will be /products, you will see that the hello text will be returning. You can see that. So in this way you can just add as many routes inside your web.php file. So what we want here is that we want to make a resource request here. So just write here resource. So inside this we will be having products, naming our resource as products, and we will also be having a controller, which will be the name of the controller will be product controller, and put a semicolon. So after writing this line, we just need to create the model and the controller. So we can have a new terminal. We can just move on to the directory of blog, and then we can just execute a simple command which will be php artisan, and in order to make a controller, make controller and followed by the controller name. So in this case I will be giving the name as products or product controller, and in the same command I will also be creating the model --resource --model is equal to product. So this will be the name of the model. So if I enter it, so it will create the controller as well as the model also. So you will see that it is saying to me that product model doesn't exist. Do you want to generate it? I will say yes. So you will see that model created successfully, and as well as the controller created successfully. Find this inside your project. It is very simple. Just open the project and there is a app folder inside it. Just open the app folder and there is a HTTP folder inside it. Just open this, and inside this you will find the controllers folder. Open it, and this is a product controller file we have created here. You can see that. And also this is a model file. You can see that product.php. This is there in the same directory of app. You can see that. product.php, and here you just need to write some code here which is protected fillable, and this is the array. Inside this, first of all, we will be mentioning the column names that you have added. First is the name and the second will be detail. So let me just show you. These are the column names that we are adding here, name and the detail. So whatever column names that you have added, just put a semicolon as well. So now just close this file, and now we will be writing the code inside our controller file. So we will be opening product.controller, and here you can see that the series of methods are there. First is the index, create, store, show, edit, update, and destroy. So these are all the methods responsible for the CRUD operation of the model project. So first of all, we will be writing code inside our index method. So inside this, we will be creating a new variable of products, and we will be fetching from the database the series of product. In order to fetch this, we will be using the model that we have grabbed here. You can see that in this line we have grabbed the model app/product. So there is a method inside this which is latest. So basically it will grab the latest products which has added to the database, and in order to add pagination, we will be using the paginate method which is there inside Laravel. And here we just need to pass a number. I will be providing 5 here. So we will be displaying only 5 products at a time, and then we will be paginating it. And then we just need to return a view to our view file. So we will be creating this view later on, which is products.index. So we will be creating this view after this. So the views will be created in the blade syntax. And in order to pass the data, we will be using the compact method. Inside this, we will be passing this products variable that we have declared here. You can see that products. And in order to have the pagination, we will be copy pasting this code here. So just pause the video and write this code. So basically this is just taking the page number and it is multiplying it by 5 because we want to display only 5 records per page. So basically just pause the video and write this code. So this is done with the index function, and now we just need to write the create function. So inside the create function, we will just simply write return view, and we just need to return the view which will be there inside products.create. So this is also done. So just put a semicolon. So semicolons are very much required in PHP, so you just need to put them. And in the store method, so when we make a post request in our HTML file, this store method will be called. So inside this, basically it takes a request object. You can see that request object, and here we just need to first of all validate. So request validate. So we will be using the validate method which is there. So inside this, we will be having an array here. First of all, we will be validating the name of the product like this. This should be required, and the detail, this is also required. So we can just have this validation in Laravel like this. So this is very simple. Just put a comma here also and put a semicolon. So after having the validation, we just need to create the product here like this. We will be using the model here once again, :create. This is the create method. Inside this, we will be passing the request dot arrow all. This is a method. So basically this will take all the request data that is passed here, and it will create the product from it. So after creating the product, we just need to send some kind of message to the user. So first of all, we will redirect the user by using the redirect method, and we will be redirecting to a route here which will be products.index file, and also we will be concatenating passing some data to it. So in order to pass some data to a view, we will be, you can see that, flash a piece of data to the session. So we will be using some this with method in order to pass some message. So we will be passing the success message. So this will be product created successfully like this. So whenever there is a product which is created successfully, this message will print it out in the view. So in this way we are interacting with the view file inside our controller file. And now we will be writing the show function. In order to show a product, we will be returning a view which will be made specifically for that. So here we will just write products dot show. That's it. And also we will be passing the product which is to be shown with the help of compact. And here we will just pass the product which is to be shown like this. Put a semicolon. And now we will be writing our edit method here. So inside this edit method, whenever there is an option in order to change the value, we will be loading a view. So we will again be making a view which will be products.edit, and then once again we will be using the compact method. In order to pass the product which is to be edited. So here we will just write in single quotes product, put a semicolon. So this completes the edit function also. And now we will be moving on to the update. So basically this function will be required in order to update the product value. So inside this, first of all, we just need to do the validation that we have did in the create function also. So first of all, we will be calling the validate method once again like this. Inside this we will pass the values. First we will validate the name value like this. Once again, this set to required, put a comma, and also we will be validating the detail also to required, put a comma and semicolon. After the validation is completed, we just need to update it. So here inside product we will be calling the update method. So basically this product variable is passed here. You can see that, which is to be updated. This has also been passed here, so we are using this update method on top of that. And here we will just update to the data which is passed, request.all. Like this, put a semicolon. After updation is successful, we just need to pass some kind of message. So we will be first of all be redirecting the user like this to a route which will be the index route. So products dot index. So after we also need to pass some kind of custom message with the with method. We will again be using this with method, and we will again be passing the success. This time the message will be product updated successfully. So just updated successfully, put a semicolon. And now we have done with the update method. The last method which remains is the destroy method. In order to destroy the product or delete the product, first of all we will just execute simply the delete function on the product which needs to be deleted like this. This is the way of why I like Laravel, because the things are pretty simple. And after deleting the product, we just need to redirect the user. So we will again be using the redirect method. After the redirect, we will be redirecting to a route which will be again the index route. So products.index. Again we will be using the width in order to have a success message like this. So this time the message will be product deleted successfully, put a semicolon. And now guys, our controller file is done, and now we just need to make these views that we are passing here: products.index, product.create, product.edit. So now we will be creating these views. Now basically guys, we will be creating the layout files for our views. So now if you visit localhost :8000/products, this is the full address of our application, you will see this error, that is products.index not found, because inside our controller file we have written in the index function, you can see that we are loading this file, that is products.index. So this is not available. So now we just need to create these views files. So inside your project folder you will find a folder called as resources. So just move on to this folder here, and inside this you will find this views folder. So inside this views folder we just need to create our layout files. So first of all we will create this layout.blade.php. So this is the layout file. This will hold all the common code which will be required in all the files. I will copy paste the code here. First of all, we are just importing the Bootstrap CDN. You can see that we are importing Twitter Bootstrap CDN. So you can just get this CDN by writing here on Google Bootstrap CDN, and the very first link which comes in, just go to this link and copy paste the CSS only. This is a part, so copy paste it and include it inside your script, inside HTML file. So now we will be having our container class of Bootstrap, and inside this we will write here yield, and here we will be just be naming this as content. So basically this generally means that we are just extending this file here, and all the child files which will be inheriting this file, it will be writing code inside this container div. So now we just need to create a one folder here inside views folder. So just create a folder, new folder inside views folder, which is products. So inside this folder we will be first of all be creating index.blade.php. This is the first file, and the second file we will create is create.blade.php, and the third file we will create is edit.blade.php, and lastly we will create the fourth file which will be show.blade.php. So first of all we will be writing our index.blade.php file. So this will be showing all the products to us which will be inserted into the database. So first of all we just need to write this extend keyword here. We just need to extend from the layout file whichever we have declared here. Here we just need to provide the name. So it is located in the products folder .layout. So this is the full address of it. After extending it, we will be writing a simple section here. So we just need to name the section. So here we can just name the section, the same section that we have given inside our layout.blade.php. So you can see that we have named this as content. So similarly we just need to name it content also here. So inside this section we will write our HTML code. Let's suppose I have a heading here. Let's suppose hello world. So now if I load this, refresh it here, now if I refresh it, this error will gone here, and now it will be replaced products.layout not found. So it is saying to us that products.layout was not found. Let me just see. Oh sorry, it is not located inside the products folder. It is just there inside the root folder. So we just need to create it inside our products here. So layout.blade.php. So inside this we can just copy paste our code and write here yield content, and now this error will vanish. And now if I refresh it, you will see that it will be replaced by the heading that we have given inside our index.blade.php file here. So just wait. Now you can see that guys, it has been successfully replaced by hello world. The error was that we haven't created this layout.blade.php inside our products folder. So just move that file inside your products folder and the error will gone. So now inside index.blade.php we will delete this hello world. Instead we want a div which has a row class. So this is a Bootstrap class, and inside this we will have another div which will be having this class called LG. 12, and we also have this margin from the top and bottom position. So this is a Bootstrap classes, and inside this we will be having another class which will be pull left. So inside this we will write a heading, h2 heading, which will be Laravel 6 CRUD example from scratch. And now after this we will be having another div which will be having a class of pull right. So inside this div we will be having a anchor tag which will be having a class of btn success. So inside the href we will be writing our blade syntax here in double curly brackets. So inside this we will be having a route which will be going to products dot create. So it will be going to this file here, layout.create.php. So the label I will give here to this anchor tag will be create new project. And now if I refresh the file here, you will see that if I refresh it, you will see that Laravel 6 CRUD application from scratch, and this is a button here. If I click it, it will go to this create route that we have created here, create.blade.php. So now this is the heading here, guys. So after this div here, we need to check for any kind of success message that has been there. So in order to check that, we will be having a if condition here like this. So if we will check for the message here, message is equal to session, and inside this we will write here get. In single quotes we will check for the success message. If the success message have been set, let me just also end the if here. We will be printing the success message inside alert success. So this is just a Bootstrap class here. Inside the paragraph we will be writing the message variable like this. So basically this means that if any kind of success message is there, we will be printing the success message inside this alert success. So after this, guys, we will be having a table in which we will be displaying all the products which have been inserted into the database. So we will be having a table tag. So I will be giving a class to it of table bordered. So this is just a Bootstrap class. Inside this we will be having a table row tag and a table heading. So the first heading will be number, and the second heading will be name of the project, and the third will be the details, and the fourth will be the action. So I will be giving a width to it also of 280 pixel, and this will be action. So action may be anything. You can create the product, edit the product, show the product, or delete the product, all the CRUD operations. And inside this you will close the table row, and inside this we will now be having a for each loop here. For each, this will be for each, and we will be looping through the products. So this products we have passed here inside our if I just show you, we have created this file here, product controller. So we are passing this products to this layout file. You can see that we are passing this with the name of product. So we are just using this, we are looping through. So in order to loop through, we will be taking an index variable as product, and we will be having a table row tag here. So inside this table row we will be printing out our product here. So first of all, inside this we will be having a table data, and first of all we will be incrementing the number to print out the ID. So this will be $i, So this I variable we have also passed here. Let me just show you. This is product controller. We have passed this I variable. That is why we are initializing this here in the inside our index.plate. So we will be incrementing it each time as the loop progresses, and the second entry will be the product name. So we can just access this inside double braces. So this will be product dot name like this. Sorry, this needs to be written like this. Table data, again, in order to print out our details, we can just do like this, detail. And lastly, in order to have the action, just close this table data. The action will include 3 buttons. So first of all, we will be having a form for that. Form action. Action will go to this route here for the delete route. So I will be just be writing here products dot destroy, and let me just close the parentheses, and I will also be passing some kind of data to it, which will be ID. So product ID I will pass to this products.destroy.blade.php. We have created this file here. Let me just show you. I think that we haven't created this file. Oh, sorry, this will not contain a file because this is just a request in order to delete a product. So this will go to this request and it will destroy the product or delete the product, and we are passing a ID of the product that needs to be deleted. So inside this we will also be declaring the method. So I think we just need to have this here like this, and the method will be post, because inside HTML and JavaScript we don't allow this method to be delete. So that is why we are writing here post. So inside this form here we will be first of all be having an anchor tag. First one will be going to show. So in order to show a product, we will be going to the route here, which will be let me just close the parentheses here like this. So in order to show the product, we will be going to this route, which will be products dot show this show.blade.php, and we will be passing the ID of the product that needs to be shown like this, product ID like this. And similarly guys, we will be having, let me just give it a class of btn info. So this is a class I will give here, and similarly I will be having the anchor tag to update the product. So we will be having to edit this. Let me just give a class to it of btn primary, and this href will go to this route products dot edit, so edit.blade.php. So also we just need to provide the data, the product ID. So this will be edit like this, so you can see that. So now if I refresh the page here of products, you will see that index.blade.php file. Just refresh here. It will contain this form also. This will redirect the user to either show the product, edit the product, or delete the product. So it is saying to me that on line 45 you can see that this success message, the error was coming guys because we haven't closed this for each here. You can see that we have started it but we haven't closed it. So in order to close it, we will be first of all be closing our tr tag, and then we will be writing end for each like this. Just move it here, And now if I reload it, you will see that this error will go on here. And if I reload it, you will see that Laravel 6 CRUD example. This is a heading here, number, name, details, action. And inside this you will see that. So if any kind of products have been inserted, you will not see this form printing out because the database is empty now, right now. So first of all, we just need to create this form here. So in order to complete the delete request here, we will be adding this CSRF. This needs to be added here in order for the delete request to be completed. And also we will be writing this method here. This is a syntax method, and inside this we will be provide delete. So this you just need to write here. So after writing it, we will be having a simple kind of button in order to submit the request of the form. So button, we will be giving a class to it of btn danger, and the type will be submit. And let me just give it a label of delete like this. So this file is complete, guys. So one thing which is remaining here, so right after the table you declare here, you just need to print out this colon. So products links, so just write this line also. So this completes our index.blade.php file. Now we will be adding a product inside our database. So just move on to create.blade.php. Now we will be creating, guys, the products.create.blade.php file in order to add a new product inside our product table. So just move on to create.blade.php. First of all, we will be extending our layout file like this, and we will be providing the path which is products.layout. So we have successfully extended the layout file. Now we will be writing inside section tag. We will also be ending this section here, end section. So inside this section tag, we will be writing our all the HTML and the blade code. So first of all, we will be having a row tag, a div which has a class of row. Inside this, we will be again be having a div which has a class of call lg12, and also this margin top bottom like this. So inside this, we will be having another class of pull left, and inside this we will be having a h2 heading which will be having a text of add new product. And also we will be having another div which will be having a class of pull right, and this will be having an anchor tag which will be having a class of btn primary, and the href will be going to a route which will be products. So route products index, so it will be going to again index.blade.php. So this will be having a label of back. So if you want to go to back, so this will be going to the back position which will be index.blade.php. And after this, now if I just reload this application, if I click on create new product, you will see that add new product, and if I click on back here, it will be redirected to the index.blade.php. So after this, in order to check for any kind of error, we will be again be checking with the help of if block here, if. So inside this, we will be declaring the error variable, and we will be using any method here. So if any kind of error take place, we will be displaying a message here, a div which will be having a class of alert danger. So this is a Bootstrap class. So inside this, we will be having a strong tag, and we will be writing this oops message here. There is some error with your input, and we will be having two break tags. So after this we will be having a UL, unordered list, and inside this we will be having a for each, and we will be displaying the errors all as index variable error. And inside this we first of all need to also end for each. So sorry, this needs to be, so inside this we can just print out our error inside li tag, which will be $error like this. So this will be printing out if any kind of error take place. We also need to also end this end if like this. So after this we will be having a simple form in order to add a new product. So we will be having a form which will be having an action. So this action will go to a route which will be products.store. So basically store.blade.php, we will be going to this file here. So inside the form, let me also give a method to it of post. We will be making a post request. So inside this we will again be writing this CSRF. So just write this is necessary. And after that we will be having a div which has a class of row. Inside this we will be again be having a div which has a class of call access12, call sm12, and call md12. So this is just a Bootstrap classes. And inside this we will again have a div which has a class of form group. So inside this form group we will be having a strong tag. This will be name. So inside this we will be having an input field of type text, and I will be giving a name attribute of name and an ID of don't need the ID. We will be giving a class of form control and a placeholder of name, and I will be copy pasting it for the detail also. So let me just copy this whole here and paste it one more time. So this time this will become detail, and this will not be an input field, instead this will be a text area. So I will have a text area here. Text area name will be detail. I don't need the ID, so I will eliminate this, and I also don't need calls and rows here. And still I will be giving a style attribute to it. Style will be equal to height will be equal to 150 pixel. That's it. And a placeholder I will also give to it as a detail like this. So that's it guys. So also we just need to give it a class of form control. And now if I just refresh the page here, refresh the application, if I click create new product, you will see that this is the name here, name of the product and detail of the product. And lastly we just need a simple button in order to submit the form. So inside this we will be having another div which will be having a class of call access12, again call sm12, and call md12. So inside this is just Bootstrap classes, and one other class I will give text center. So inside this we will be having a button of type submit. Oh sorry, button type submit, and let me also give it a class of btn primary. So the label I will give as submit. Now if I just refresh it, you will see your submit button here appearing right here in the center of the screen because of this text center class of Bootstrap. So this is all here. The create.blade.php file is complete, guys. So this is all which is there inside it. Now we just need to write our edit.blade.php in order to update the file. Now we can check, guys, in order to add a new product inside your database. Now if I go back to our application, if I click this create new product, and I can just give a product name. Let's suppose I give this as product name as product 1 and a short little description. This is a product 1 detail. And now if I just click on submit, you will see that this product will get added, and this is a success message which is printed out in green color. This is all because of Bootstrap, and this is a product being listed out. You can see that product number 0, name is equal to product 1, and the details is this is a product 1 detail. And these buttons will not work because we haven't created this route here, edit here. This delete will also not work. Or you can see that the delete actually worked here because we have actually implemented the functionality. This product deleted successfully, you can see that. And again, let me just show you, create new product, and this is product 2. This is a product 2, and click on submit. You will see that product 2 is created here. And now if I just show you the database, one entry will be there. You will see that one entry has been successfully inserted here. You can see that product 2, this is the product 2. So now we are successfully adding products, and we are also deleting products. If I click the delete button, product deleted successfully. If I refresh the database, you will see that. And now what we want to add the functionality in order to update the details of a existing product. Now let's do it. Now guys, we will be writing the edit.blade.php file in order to update the details of an existing product. So all the source code will be common of this file here. So I will just copy the code of create.blade.php file and I will paste it here. And then I will be making some kind of changes here. Instead of add new product, we will be having the heading as edit product. So just change this, and this back button will be remain same. It will go to the index route, index.blade.php, and if any kind of error take place, this will show the error to us. And inside the form action, it will go to product.update, and we also need to pass some kind of data here, the product ID. So we will just write here product ID, and here we just need to write @method is equal to put, sorry, this will be parentheses, and inside this we will write here put, because put method is not allowed inside this method is equal to put here. So that is why we are posting here, and rest of the things will remain constant. And now if I just test this application, if I go to the products here, you will see that this is a test product that I have added here. And now if I click the edit button, so this will redirect me to the screen here to edit the product, edit the details of the existing product. If I click here submit here, you will see that oops, there is some kind of error with your input. So this is the validation that I was talking about. The name field is required. If I enter the name but not enter the detail, it will still appear and it will say that the detail field is required. So this is a validation, guys. So we just need to test product changed, and let me also change the description. This is test product changed. Let me just change the details here and click on submit. You will see that it will redirect the user to the index route. You will see that product updated successfully. So now we are also updating the details here by clicking the edit button, and we can also always delete the product. And one other route is there. We just need to write the show.blade.php in order to show the specific details about a specific product. So let's do it. Now guys, we will be writing the show.blade.php file in order to show the description details of a specific product. First of all, we will be extending our layout file by extend product.layout, and also we will be writing the section here, content. Inside the section we will be writing our code. So inside the section guys, we will be first of all be having a simple div which will be having a row class. Inside this we will be having another div which will be having a class of call lg 12 margin tb. So inside this we will be having a class of pull left, and inside this we will be having a heading of a show product, and also we will be having a pull right class. So inside this we will be having a anchor tag which will be btn primary, and href route we will be going to the products.index.blade.php. so the label will be simply be back button. So after this guys, we will be showing the details of the product inside another div. So just outside it we will be giving another row class. So inside this we will be having a class once again of call xx extra small 12, call small sm 12, and lastly call medium md 12, like this. So inside this we will be having a class of form group. So inside this we will be having a strong tag. Inside this we will write name here, and after this we will be giving our product name which will be project name, like this. So in order to have our description, we will be copy pasting this code here, copy this code, paste it, and this will be details. This will be detail, like this. So now if I just refresh it guys, refresh the application, this show.blade.php file is complete. And now if I just show you, if I just create a new product, test product, this is a test product detail. If I click submit here, if I click on the show button, so it will be showing the details of the product here. You can see that name is equal to test product, details is, this is a product detail. So we are successfully showing the specific details about a specific product. If I click on back here, you can see that. Now if I just wanted to create another product, I can create it, test product 2. And one last thing that I want to show you is the pagination. This also contains the pagination. For that I need to insert some records here. So I will be back whenever I inserted 15-20 records. So just wait. Now guys, I have inserted the records here. You will see that this pagination is coming here. If I go to the second page, the rest of the products will be shown to me. You can see that on one page we are displaying only 5 records, 1 2 3 4 5. I can even change this inside my controller file to whatever value that I want to change. If I want to display only 2 records per page, I can just change this value, and now if I refresh it, per page only 2 records will be shown to us. You can see that accordingly this pagination will work. On the second page, next 2 records will be shown, 3 4. So you can see that. So this is a pagination guys. So in this tutorial we have built the complete application, a Laravel 6 CRUD example from scratch using Bootstrap. You can perform all the operations, you can show the specific entry, you can even edit the existing details. You can see that if I just want to edit the details, you can always do that. You can delete the entries like this, product deleted successfully, along with these kind of messages, alert messages. And also we have the validation which is there inside our, if I don't enter any kind of values, this validation error will take place. So thanks very much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and do share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel by hitting the red subscribe button to hit the to receive all the notifications about this channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.